Hey, welcome to Branching Out. I'm Curtis Hanlon. Today, we're going to do some staking. We're definitely going to try and figure out how we're going to increase our second half of our food forest. Down in the basin part, which is the lower part of the property, I have a lot of tree bush, and fruit guilds that are still being built. And I'll continue to build that. But I do have cherries and apples and plums and other trees and plants that need to go in, but they don't belong right next to another one that's down there. So up here, we're gonna do an orchard style. So we're only gonna put trees up on this section, and definitely wanna go down this one row here full of cherries. So then in the spring I get cherry blossoms, and it's just a big sign of pretty pink flowers and a nice cherry blossom smell. And it's really nice. So that's definitely what I'm gonna do with the Fairholt cherries that I propagated with seed. And I call them that because I grew up on a street called Fairholt, and there's a tree there that we've been eating cherries since we were little kids, and they were just absolutely delicious cherries. So I call them Fairholt cherries. It's got to be at least a 60 or 70 year old tree, and it's still kicking today. So I do have more seeds I'll be propagating through the winter time, and we'll have some more in the spring. But we're going to try and get as many trees as we can in the fall, so that we're not stuck taking care of them or trying to maintain them in the greenhouse. So definitely, let's get started. This is gonna do itself. So we're gonna get up here and we're gonna start lining up a line, and then we're gonna stagger each line so that we can maximize the light. So stay tuned, we'll get this going. Let's find out where we're gonna put some trees. And if we're lucky, I can dig a few holes. I'm not gonna put them in today. I don't have any wood chips, and it's not gonna rain until Thursday. So I definitely wanna get some wood chips before, say, Wednesday, and then plant them on maybe Wednesday night, and hopefully they get some good rain on a Thursday. So always plan ahead, because you know, out here it's hard for me to go out and just grab one bucket of water each and just keep going around watering over 100 different trees. So we got to rely on the rain sometimes. So let's get started. So we just took down the cherry tree, the sour cherry that's been here since we moved in. The bugs and the weather have done a significant amount of damage, and I forgot to get video. And then we took down a huge branch too on one of the walnut trees that keeps, it's a little low for the tractor and whatnot. And now we have this little cedar here. It just spontaneously kind of died. There's some green on it, but we're gonna get rid of it, so. Take a look. There you go. Okay, go. Okay, go. Go. We're just pulling the sucker right out from the roots. That's how good the soil is. Yeah, it's gonna go into the tree. Oh no. It doesn't damage anything. We'll get her down. Now we'll just rehook and pull it the other way. Snap a few more roots off, fill her up, we're done. One spot. That's great. That's what I mean. Over there, we said we didn't have to dig out the stump now. Yeah. All right, we're just gonna reline up here. Give her a pull so she doesn't go into the spruce. Oh, she's going into the spruce anyway. So no, we're gonna lose our spruce. Oh, wow. The spruce got a little pruning. But yeah, you can see. That's a big hole. That's a big hole to fill. We got some dirt to fill it, though. So yeah, that'll make it easier to pull that stump out. All right, all chopped up. Just got to be cleaned up. We even pulled that sucker right out by the roots, rolled it over, pulled it all out. We'll just fix that hole up. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Now we got other work to do, so we definitely want to be heading out to the back food forest there and show you where I'm putting in food forest 2.0, fruit forest, fruit orchard, organics. We're gonna go check it out, so stay tuned. All right, stakes are in. For now, this is as many stakes I have for now, so I'm kind of lining them up. They'll be, like I said, they're alternate rows, right? So they're more on a diagonal, if you really think about it. You can see they line up. And then we have a huge, just in case this becomes a driveway right here, because behind me is future plans for a home, possibly. And if it is, it's gonna go over there past that back tree there. And I'll probably take that out and put in a nice big home right there. And this will be my nice little home back here. That's all I know. But we'll see, that's future. But you gotta think ahead. You gotta think ahead. I wanna plant a bunch of trees that you're gonna have to cut down. So we'll work on the front part here and we'll get them started. I do have a couple of cherries I can put in. I just gotta make another cage. I have one cage. I need another one to do two. I have two of them. And then I have lots of gala apples, but you know, I may put one or two in here, but I really don't need that many galas. I wanna get some more Honey Crisps and Granny Smith and maybe some ambrosia or something like that. But yeah, let's get in here. Let's get in the greenhouse now. So that's done now. We can't really do much right now. I can dig a few holes, but there's really no point to doing that right now. So throughout the week, I'll be coming back here and, you know, setting things up or getting things ready for the next weekend, which we're gonna do mulberries next weekend. So stay tuned to that next week. The mulberries are time to check in on the mulberries and how they're doing when we took our cuttings. They seem to be doing very well. So let's get in here and check out our prickly pear. They do need some water, and I'll show you how they just produce with neglect. All right, here's my beaver tail prickly pear. You see it's got the little weeds kind of growing up and around it. We're gonna trim them out, and then they're really dry. You can see how the pads start to wrinkle up a little bit. They need a little drink. Oh, you got some death in there too. So yeah, we're just gonna give them a little water. Okay, so we just give it a thorough soaking, and that's all it needs. And I probably won't have to water this again for, well, maybe one more time before winter, and then they'll shut down for the winter. But in the greenhouse, they'll stay alive a little bit longer. So yeah, whatever you do, don't touch them. Look at this little feller. See, we need more praying mantises and lots of dragonflies. I used to spread a lot of wildflower seeds, especially along here, right? So I got a few. I got a couple of these. They're not quite ready yet, but they'll be dropping their seeds soon. Here, right here is our black-eyed Susans, and they're all dried up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to snip the heads off, and I'm going to keep them. And I'm going to spread these out because I would like to have a lot more of these. More color. There's a lot of green here, some brown, but yeah, I'm looking for all kinds of little wildflowers like these ones here. Some poppies, some echinacea is a really nice flower. I got a couple of them growing, but yeah, that's what I'm going to do. This is how I'm going to end the day. I'm going to snip off a bunch of these, and we're just going to pop the head off, just like so. And we're going to let those seeds dry a bit until in a big bag. Right now I have a little jar. But that's it, you know. Not much going on this week, really. I'm just doing a lot of extra work. We've been doing a lot of cleanup for the spring. As you can see, it's all cleaned up here now. We got to get rid of those tarps, the wood in the background there, get rid of the truck. There's a furnace over there for the greenhouse that's no good. A couple of cages that need to be moved. This little skid right here full of pots that had dead plants in them. They need to go into the greenhouse, but not right now. It's too hot. It's really hot in there. Almost sweat to death just watering those prickly pear. But yeah, okay, stay tuned till next week. We're gonna work on those mulberries. Check them out, see how they're doing in their little propagation, little container that I use to propagate the cuttings. So stay tuned. Have a good week. Stay safe.